It's in the game.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fits. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Daddy took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun at me, got my with a tree.
Like, I gotta get the good. I'm just gonna get somebody else.
Next time I won't get so. Wild son of a gun, pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Hey.
Tried to figure out what love's about. Mom came busting through that door. What? No more. Kick that girl out in the street. Next time I'll be more discreet. Wild son of a gun. Pay for all I've done. Swear they'll get upset, 'cause I ain't done just yet.
Oh shit. Yeah, shit was through my shirt. You know what? Oh, yeah, I'm gonna put him up now. What? I just said unplug the other cord and plug that one into where it's at. No, the one in the middle. That one. That one. I know you be smoking. Okay. You gonna plug it in or not? We gonna pop a couple. We ain't no brain shit. Why they pop poppin', why? In the front leader, he keep looking at me. I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby. I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, have a tower, y'all both. One more coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in the smoking? Do he like a weed 30 inches long? Do he got a soda that no and I went tour?
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. A battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the Chicago Bears and the Green Bay Packers. season. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Greg, it has been a long run to get here. 2 weeks of build-up, the media day, the radio interviews. It's all over now. Finally, it's time for football, and for these players, the long wait is almost over.
Well, I can promise you one thing, Mike. Every single one of these players and coaches in their mind right now is saying the exact same thing. Let's just kick the ball off already. We're tired of talking about the game. We're tired of meetings and practice. It's been a long 2 weeks for both of these clubs. They're ready to get this thing kicked off, and let's decide the outcome of who's going to be Super Bowl champs on the field. And I know you and we got the best seats in the house.
So here come the Bears and their quarterback for the second straight year. #1 pick in the 2024 draft. It's Caleb Williams.
All week long, they just keep telling themselves it's just another game, and then reality sets in. And I promise, as he takes the field right now, Mike, the thoughts and the emotions.
Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening. On the first play of the Super Bowl.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, and now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and long. Here's Williams, and that is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game? They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and they have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So the Packers come out, and they are led by Jordan Love, who followed Aaron Rodgers after playing apprentice for a couple of seasons. And now for Love, it is his 3rd season as the Green Bay starter. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion.
No chance at all. He'll go down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Love. He's going to try it here again. That is Mark. And he will score. Christian Watson, touchdown, Green Bay. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Bears offense ready to possess the football for the second time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. DeAndre Swift down the sideline, inside the 25. And he will go all the way. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Bears.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. The Packers offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he is gone. 82 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. McManus on for the point after. The kick is good. And the Packers will take a 14-6 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Bears offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Edgerrin Cooper.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs, and he'll get about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Come on, set. Yellow, 43.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to air this one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, dude, black. Edo blue. Cut.
They'll go for it. Love. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Here comes Swift. They toss it right. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Wayne Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. From the 46. Here's 2nd down and 6. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards.
Automatic first down.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Another run here, another run by Swift. Still fighting, what a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
6-yard line.
On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And he will get into the end zone. Roschon Johnson, touchdown Chicago. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears will
Here's Williams now to throw. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Packers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is 2. They're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll work this out to the 23. Reuben hit the line. There for the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Doubs that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. The defense nowhere to be found. A 4th down gain of 20.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. So, 1 quarter down here on Super Bowl Sunday. It's the Packers on top, And we're back in the Bay Area after this. 1st and 10. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Love to throw. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Here we go.
To throw is Love. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. Here's Jacobs. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. Now it's McManus for the point after. He knocks it through. And the Packers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
那你是有个稍微有顾虑的话，你这个要注意啊，那个小朋友等一下把发生。
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Tyler Scott from his end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. So out comes the Chicago offense as they get set to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Room to run at the 30, and he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
On 3rd down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Clement. And he indeed picks up a Bears 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And a good run there. It'll get him 5 yards. From the 25, here's 2nd and 4. Again, and here's Johnson. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a game of about 1. Lucas Van Ness, the former 1st-round pick, there to make the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try to run for it with Johnson. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, what looked like an advantage for the offense, Mike, facing 2nd and short now, has turned into a win for the defense. Back-to-back stops for a loss. And it brings up 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Swift. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Made at the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Ball at the 3, 2nd down and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's in. Cole Kmet, touchdown Bears. Santos for the extra point. Oh, he missed another one. Another missed extra point. 2 thus far tonight.
Next paddle like that, you gotta get it low in advance.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense head back onto the field. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Tyler Gordon there to make the tackle.
Brings up
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
37-yard line.
Throwing is Love. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And nice work there. Going to the slide and gain about 7.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd down at the 35-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. And this is going to blow up on them. So much for a fake. It's a sack.
Nice job bouncing back there on 2nd down. 1st down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in 2nd and short. But now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up 3rd and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have a Packers 1st down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Check pink.
Now Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13.
It's 2nd down.
Red. 52. Slide 2. Trouble 38.
Here's Love to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good.
Boy,
Contact jarring.
go get my Pepsi, bro.
And it's going to force 3rd down.
Doesn't get much better
Cool.
than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he
I did
probably
get it.
draws the flag
I
a
just
little
get dog
late.
on bro.
It's probably a touchdown.
Because you didn't get it the first time.
And long.
Ready, ready. 38. Set.
We'll go play action with Love. And that is
Go ahead.
incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This one from 39 yards out. Now whistles here and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. So Matt LaFleur will send
You gonna help him with his homework?
This a 44-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Man,
What a
where you
methodical
been?
drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one of the first half, first one of the second half. It's a great opportunity to put some distance between you and the opponent.
On my way back here, I end up getting lost. Supposed to get lost. I mean, I could be in the scene, and then the next thing you know, I was going out and
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. Cross right side to the tight end, Komet. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3.
Santos to kick off
2 quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring that out of poor one. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive. Josh Jacobs and the Packers offense heading back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Jacobs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Love. He'll go underneath to Jacobs. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allowed him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
He'll take a shot for Watson. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
I just thought about it. That's why they brought him in the spring.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
What? 2nd down, I trouble. What's up, man? Good. We're not
From
trouble.
the
Thursday
shotgun,
night football.
it's Williams.
The rest of the game.
He's
Not
got
really
one.
much deep game.
And it will bring him down on
Score
the
points.
other
It's
side
good
of
for you.
midfield.
It's a certain.
They get 20 on the connection. 1st down, Chicago.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Bears first down. They'll go again with Swift. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
A huge advantage to red zone offense is the ability to run the ball. In this case, I thought he was going to score. He takes it all the way down inside the 2, sets up first and goal.
Swift trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down.
And he barrels his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. That his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
The Bears.
Here's Williams. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Keyshawn Nixon going to bring it out of the end zone. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively. To meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go.
Here's Love operating out of the pistol. That complete to Jacobs. Third down and 9.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down and 9.
Now Love. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Out to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
So the key to this play is when you're going to play pass coverage and you're going to drop in depth, you have to understand if the quarterback drops the ball off short, you need to rally tackle. You need to limit the run after the catch. Don't let that receiver pick up the first down. That's exactly what this defense was able to do in this situation. Tackle him short of the chains, force the turnover on downs. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut. Like you can see, he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
And this is going to work out a little better. He'll get 9 on that one, but they're going to need to convert on third down.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to beat.
They'll try to run for it. It's Swift, but he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up fourth down.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
They'll go It's Swift. And he's going to have the Bears first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down.
Just a great effort by the back. I mean, just the ability to keep your legs moving, to make sure he had enough to pick up the first down. He's able to move the chain by a few, and just a great call, great execution, especially given the circumstances.
And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. The Bears are going to be set up with a first and goal as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 3.
And the Bears first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Swift. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they shoved him backwards.
I think this is one of those cases, Mike, where simple is better than creative. They try to get fancy, and not only do they not get the ball into the end zone, they don't even get the ball back to the original line of scrimmage. We're going to see here, this could end up costing them 6 points.
One more time, they try Swift, and he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. So it is still a one-score game, but a little more breathing room now. Cairo Santos following the made field goal. Back out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. The Packers offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Oh my God. You gonna get a boy a shoot right now.
Jacob will get it to start the 4th quarter. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Taken down right at midfield. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
The offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike. I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, Love pushed out to his right. Now he'll run.
Let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Gain of 4 brings up 2nd down at the 32-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
On the tackle. Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Love. To the left side, he finds Pratt. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 10 black. Check, huh?
Love. Working
Oh.
Kraft, he's got it. And he'll take
Look
it
for
on
the kid.
in. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win? So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, time to kick it back the other way. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. DeAndre Swift of the Bears offense set for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Williams moving to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Lucas Van Ness in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it's going to be 3rd down.
3rd down and 16.
To throw, it's Williams. They'll go underneath to Komet on the screen. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down. The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Picked off by Jonathan Owens.
What
And
the
Bears
fuck?
are going to get the football at their own 23.
That That was a big six.
Just a brutal mistake there, Mike. I mean, they have a chance to put a late scoring drive together and increase their lead. But now with that interception, all the momentum shifts to their opponents, and now they got to rely on their defense to hopefully get a stop and get them the ball back.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning 1st and 2nd down, because if not, you find yourself the entire game in 3rd and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That's from a big rookie out of Michigan, Colston Loveland. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
At the 47-yard line.
So, 2 minutes remain on Super Bowl Sunday. We're back to see this one wrap up after this. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's the 2nd time they found him on the ground. And this one's good for 24 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's 2nd down. Williams. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. He's taken down just shy of the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Now they'll pitch it out here. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground.
And after that short run, puts them a little closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
And here we go, 4th and inches. They'll run here. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown. I don't love the call. All week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
They call a false start on that?
Automatic 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Back Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock. 2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Love. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Johnson had the good coverage and is able to knock that one away.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
This one, up top for Dobbs.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. This guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
Yellow, 43.
It was raining this morning, that's why.
We'll go play action with Love. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish.
What?
This one will come to
That's
an
you?
end. It's been a long time since Super Bowl 20. But the Bears have finally done it. And once again, Super Bowl champions.
Thought it was over, motherfucker, change back, tack back up, motherfucker, tack, get down there through a big bang, took it back 3. That was a real good game.